Where did you guys go to school? And
Oh, well, we started off school in Ottawa East.
this is
You
you
mean
and,
all of us or just me?
well, you and Dad.
Yeah.
Percy.
Well, as I said, it was in the Depression times with both Percy and I, and we went to school. I guess we started off in Ottawa East. Percy was a little devil, really. There was a bridge.
I don't doubt that, somehow.
There's a bridge, from when you left the canal, and it used to turn. I guess it still does turn. And we had to cross that bridge to go to school.
Hogs back?
No. It was down.
Victoria?
It was when we lived in Ottawa East, so it's east. It was going into Main Street, Ottawa East, down where Morrison Lamothe Bread had started baking. You wouldn't know that.
I remember the name Morrison.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know the location.
In our neighborhood.
Well, anyway, there was this swinging bridge, and it used to open certain times to let larger boats go through.
Yeah.
And at first he was crossing me, and I wouldn't run as fast as he could, and I thought I used to do pretty good speed. The bridge is going to get you, and when you're in the middle of it, you might get squeezed, and you just might not get over the bridge if you don't hurry up now. And he'd fill me with horror, of this crossing of this bridge. So I had to tailgate it quick to get over the bridge, both going to school and coming back, you see, because when we moved from Ottawa East and to Catherine Street, we continued our school in Ottawa East, you see. So we finished. That's why I remember that bridge.
I think that's Pretoria Bridge. It goes over the canal.
Yes. I think maybe you're right then,
and it's
Victoria.
at the end
now.
of Elgin Street, and then it goes over Pretoria Bridge.
That's
and then
right.
takes you
Exactly.
into Main Street.
Exactly. Now, is there still a bridge there?
It's still there. Yes.
And does it turn?
Yes. Yep.
Well, isn't that
I
funny?
just drove over it last week, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Well, that's when Percy and I used to have lots of fights. Not really fights, but squabbles. He'd
Brother
make
and
me run
sister
to get
fight.
this home quicker, if it was cold, I guess, or warm. I don't know.
So you went. Sorry, you were going to school on Main Street,
Yeah.
And you had to go over the Pretoria Bridge to get home.
That's when we lived on Catherine Street. We used to walk.
Oh,
a
Catherine's right
lot.
there under the Queen.
Yeah,
Street.
but the end of Catherine, right by Brunson.
Yep. Okay.
But it seemed to be a long way in little legs.
I'm sure it was. Well, it's probably a good 7 or 8 blocks. I would
I
think.
think so. It,
Yeah.
it seemed to be forever, and
Yeah.
I was getting tired half the time. And Percy was 2 or 3 years older than I am. Come on. The bridge is going to squeeze you. You'll never get out of it. And things like that, But then we went from there to...
Do you remember, sorry, Nancy, do you remember the name of the school that you were going to?
I do not.
Okay.
It wasn't too far from our house on Main Street anyway.
I can probably find it.
Yeah. And then we went to Glashan.
Glashan?
Yes, on Kent and Catherine, I guess.
Is that the name of the school?
Hmm?
Galashan is the name of the school?
Yeah, Glashan Street
Kent and
Public
Catherine.
School.
Okay.
And then to Cambridge Street School.
I remember somebody talking about that.
Yeah.
It was either my dad or my mom that was talking about that.
And we spent, I guess, a lot of schooling. Phyllis went on to Kent Street, but I don't remember Kent Street School, but Phyllis went to Kent Street School. But I just remember the Ottawa East School, Glashan School, and Cambridge School. Cambridge School, we went there for a long time. And then I started to go to Commerce.
Yep.
And then the Depression came. Then there was just no money for books.
Oh, is that right?
No
so
money.
what were you taking at Commerce? What did you find?
Secretarial course,
Oh,
shorthand and typewriting.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Shorthand, can you imagine? I